Hi, I'm Jim. I'm one of the admins over at Godzilla and Kaiju. You may recognize my tag sometimes. Jim Kong. I also run the page Tales from the Shatterhome on Facebook and Tumblr. I'm here today to review the SH Monster Arts Gamera figure. It's based on the High Sci Gamera and features over 20 points of articulation that we've become accustomed to with all the SH Monster Arts figures. It has movable jaw, neck. The arms have a wide range of movement, far greater than I think we've actually seen in the costume itself. Its chest opens up to do the mana burst. That's one of the few things that I have a issue with this figure is you have to actually remove part of the figure in order to open up all the different pieces. It's kind of difficult to maneuver the different bits and pieces in order to open up, and that happens a lot. The pieces just pop off. But it's one of the few problems with the figure. It's a really good figure. This is one of my favorite SH Monster Arts figures that I own. But he opens up to have the Mana Blast. His signature move for taking down things that are too powerful for him to take down. The figure also features a removable leg section. Comes right off, very easy to switch out. It comes with these separate flying leg sections. There's no flame or smoke effect, but I find that if you just attach to the SH Monster Arts Godzilla flame effects, it works really well. The arms come off as well. It's really simple and really easy to switch out. I like that. I like the fact that any of the add-ons are easy to swap out, easy to understand. You don't even need an instruction for this. It comes with two of the wing plates, and they would pop right in like that. And boom, you've got yourself a flying Gamera. He also comes with a stand, which he sits on. It goes right over the butt flying holes, and plugs in right there. Very cool, very nice. It's a feature that you don't really see in too many Gamera action figures. Well, you see it, but it's not like a selling point for a lot of them. The figure also comes with its own fire base and his plasma fireball. That's his traditional his Godzilla's atomic breath equivalent. It's his go-to weapon. This is the only other area I have an issue with. It's got a straight pull rather than the bendable the bendable ones that we've seen with the other SH Monster Arts figures that allow it to pose in more than one section or direction. This doesn't have that, but on a good note, it can swap out with them, so you can just plug it right in. It's the same size hole as all the other pegs, so you can just plug it in and go with it. It's a really good figure, very articulate, everything from the tail to the feet to the arms. I think it has more points of articulation than the Godzilla figures. It's real quality. I haven't noticed any actual problems, and with the Shatterhome, I'm taking him out, putting him around. He's weight bearing. Put things on top of him. I had him throw Ghidra actually just a little while ago. There's a lot that this figure can do and handle, and it's really good. It's worth the money. It's not all that expensive. It's one of the cheaper SH Monster Arts figures that you can find today, and it's higher quality. I've had issues with a bunch of the SH Monster Arts figures like Ghidra. The heads won't ever stay on, and after a while it starts to sag. The wings start to sag. They lose their ability to stay up. I haven't noticed any kind of problems with this Gamera figure. I've swapped out parts and pieces to help. I've used different stands in this. I've used different pegs to hold this up. I've opened and closed the chest butthole Mana Blast that he uses every other scene I'm taking, and it's a fantastic figure. If you're just starting out with SH Monster Arts and you're any kind of Godzilla giant monster fan, grab SH Monster Arts Gamera before the price goes up, because you know it's going to. We were asked how the Gamera figure sizes up with some of our other figures from different brands, different companies. Most importantly, the Revoltech Super Gauss figure. It is
At its tallest, comes up to his shoulders. It's not the best scale, but Gauss are usually smaller than Gamera. So if you're if you're well off enough to pick up 2 or 3 Gauss, or you know how to use your photo editing software better than we do, you can pose the Gamera in a single position, put 3 or 4 Gauss around him, and suddenly you've got the Gauss swarm going on. Comparatively, he sizes up the SH monsterarts Godzilla 64. He's taller than it. It's great. It's on scale with everything else that we've had. A lot of people were concerned that he wouldn't be as tall as Godzilla or some of the other figures, because everybody was after that Godzilla Gamera fight. That's the first thing you do when you buy this, is you pose it next to your biggest, baddest Godzilla, and that's the set you wanna line up side by side with Burning Godzilla, which is one of the bigger SH monsterarts figures for Godzilla, taller than the original SH monsterarts Godzilla figure, to say the least. It measures up nicely. They can both strike their action poses, and they measure up very nice. Comparatively to the Millennium Godzilla, who has the hunch. He doesn't really have the ability to stand up all that straight. It still measures up very nicely. To some of the larger SH monsterarts figures, here he is next to Biollante, arguably one of the biggest figures, and he measures up. He scales, man. He's really cool. He's taller than the Rebel Tech line, and compared to the Ultra Act figures of Gamera and the Ultramen, he's shorter than the Ultramen figures, but the Ultramen are supposed to be taller than many of the monsters, but they size up very well with the other monsters. He's just about the same size as Gamera. So you can really use this. It's a very versatile figure if you want to put it in any of your collections. You can square off against a bunch of Gauss. You can have him square off against Godzilla, Gigan, Kiru. You name it, he's on size. He's the right size for it. The figures, he can go from fighting like that. He can go to the crawling mode. You know, he's really all over the place. But at the same time, he's everything you would expect out of a Gamera figure. He's the joints don't get loose over time. I've had him hold other figures, and the arms haven't sagged at all. He's light enough that you can balance him on the pegs to get a really good flying position. It's really just a great figure. If you have the opportunity, I highly suggest adding this to your collection.